Good evening, everybody. So today I'm not feeling my best energy and health-wise, so I'm only going to be doing my 2 Aliexpress kits, and I promise you I will do the rest of the biggest craft haul at a different time. So I didn't know one of these was printed, but one of these is printed. So this is the first kit. Aliexpress was having, I'm just going to call it the choice deal. I don't know what it was actually called. And, you know, I am at my desk again because I don't feel well enough to be sitting on a floor to use my coffee table. But they were having a choice deal, and they had really good prices for kits. Now, I only found this one because the image they used was kind of like a purpley water scene with a house up here on top of a mountain or something. But sadly, that one was out of stock, and this was the only other one left in stock that I had liked. So it is kind of in this plasticky type thing, and it has a hanger. And you can see on the back that it does come with instructions, and it comes with a window so you can see your thread, and it is numbered. So let's see. This is nice. It's like anti-crinkle. Oh, okay. Oh, it just comes right off. Okay. So I'm not going to open this up all the way because, like I said, it's not printed. It is gridded. It is not serged. And this is quite firm. This one is the title page of the back because I'm pretty sure all the pages are here in the booklet, and they are numbered. So it looks like there will be 8 pages. So I see up to 23 colors here. Yep, so we have 38 colors. And I'm assuming they're all full stitch because I don't see anything to tell me otherwise. And I'm not seeing anything that tells you the orientation of it because this is just the cover page. So I kind of want to keep this as together as possible, so I'm just going to leave the thread there. So a bunch of lovely greens, reds, beiges, a kind of purpley tinge to the road. It's beautiful. And I'm sorry, my son is very lively today. It's like he's the reason why I'm so out of energy. He sucks out my life force so he can live, but that's okay. But I just thought this was a nice little kind of cottagey themed thing, like a very old town. So you can see all the reds, there's blacks, grays, all the browns. Just, you can just tell that all the colors are there. Like, I wouldn't even have to label this. You can just tell this is the palette for this image. The thread is very soft, and I'm seeing that there's a needle randomly shoved in here. Just one. Sorry, my nails are kind of dirty. I was making Play-Doh letters for my son. He wouldn't leave me alone unless I did. Oh, and then there's a few more colors down here. I love that there's muted colors and then there's like pops of colors in it. I'm just going to keep that back in there. So, I'm going to try and move this carefully so I can remember. I'll zoom out, but you're going to... Oop, wrong way. Yeah, it's still not going to get it all in. I don't know why this one line is darker. And you can see it's kind of already fraying down here. Best not to pick at it like I just did. Uh-oh. See, I already done messed her up. I don't know what's going on now. Okay. Put her back. And I think it was closed like this. That way this could go good enough. But yeah, I don't know if I already said it. I'm pretty sure I did, but there's nothing to show the orientation of this, like what Joy Sunday does, like page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just kind of numbered. So where it's 8, I'm assuming it's going like that, but we'll have to see. And I forgot to put this back in there. So I don't remember what the listing was called right off the top of my head, but I will link it below. The deal still is going on, but once a design sells out, they don't restock it. So this next one is one I was very excited for, and you can see it's not in here because I started it because this is now, I'm pretty sure, the kit that has the most amount of stitches out of all my kits I own. It's not the biggest dimension wise, but I'm pretty sure it has the most stitches. It's just really scenic, and it's something that I thought I could actually tolerate hanging on my wall for a while. Let me see if I can get this out. Sorry, I was using my computer for light. So you can see the dimensions are 100 by 54 centimeters, and it's 14 count. And I'll tell you later. So here's the booklet, and this is the layout I meant that the other kit was lacking. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it just goes across like that. Sorry, it's so squeaky, so zoom back out. Just all these pages. Lots of lovely greens. Everything is printed clearly here, as usual with Joy Sunday. I love this page. All the flowers are beautiful. Pathway. So this kit has 78 colors, and they are all in full stitch. That's the most colors I have in any kit now as well. Okay, give me one moment. I left something in my bedroom. Alright, so even though this is Joy Sunday, it came with a needle threader, 2 little spools or bobbins, floss cards, whatever you call them, and the adjustable thimble ring. Get it up there. And this is the canvas. So I have started on this, but I only got this yesterday, so I didn't do a whole lot. Oh goodness. I think I'm gonna take you to my floor with me so I can try and show this full thing. Let me just cover you real quick. Let's go to my carpet. Alright, so this is the full kit. This is my foot next to the kit, but I got like size 6 feet. You can very clearly make out what everything is. And down here, that's what I started on. So it's just so big, and this is 14 count. All right. This is so hard to do. This is such a big canvas. All right, readjust. So I'm gonna fold this up so we can look at it. So this is it folded up. You can clearly see there's tons and tons of colors in here. So I started down here in this corner because I like to work my bottoms up in kind of like blocks. Oop. It's serged. The printing is so crisp. Lots of symbols I haven't worked with before, but again, this is the most colors I've ever had, so I wouldn't have expected anything different. Nice firm canvas, but this one's actually not too firm. I think this one's a little bit bigger. This is the first card of colors. So many nice colors in this. This is the second card of colors. The third card of colors. And, oh, hold on, I'm caught on a fake plant. And then this is what didn't fit on the card in their sections. And then it came with 3 needles, but since I started, I obviously only have 2 in here. And this was stapled through all of the cards, but I separated it, then reclosed it just to stay stuck on here so they don't spill out. And this is a dark brown and a nice emerald green. So the thing about this kit and why I got it on Aliexpress is for 2 reasons. A, everywhere I found this on sites like fan sales, I'm not saying they're on fan sales, I'm just saying I checked all the big sites, like the typical ones we would explore for cross-stitch kits. And all of them that did have this pattern had it counted. I am not going to do this massive thing on counted fabric. So I took myself to Aliexpress and I found it printed. And guess what? I found it the cheapest price of anywhere I could find it being sold, which is amazing because usually when something goes from counted to printed, the price goes up. But in this case for me, going to Aliexpress and finding it printed, the price went down. They might still offer it counted and it might be even cheaper then, but I don't completely remember, but of course I'm going to link everything below. And this one was serged, if I hadn't said that. Again, I'm sick, so my head's kind of everywhere today. But yeah, thank you for checking out what I got. If you liked it, give the video a like so other people can find me. If you have something to say, leave a comment below. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to be posting more content soon. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after. And if you like diamond paintings, I'm going to be sharing my biggest diamond painting so far that is still a whip, and I'm going to be sharing that very soon. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go lay down now. I hope you have a great evening.